My name is Cole Slater, and I do have the Premier Division here at the Beer City Cup here in Nashville, Tennessee, guys. Tensions are rising, and the day is ending, guys. It's one of the last matches of the day. You got the Akatsuki and the Black. They won the Coed here in Nashville. They're going to look to repeat the same thing here in Nashville, not to be confused with Asheville. But I think TNG are going to try and prevent that if they can. Again, this Akatsuki group is made up of a lot of different female and male players who are already playing with different teams in this tournament. So brings a lot of high-level competition to one spot, and particularly one field. Be interesting to see what we're going to expect. Again, the Akatsuki won the Coed Premier Division in Asheville, so we know that they know how to secure wins. But can they do it on a cold night here in Nashville is the question. He's lined up well outside the box, takes a strike, doesn't lean over it as it soars over the top. And now we reset for a TNG goal kick. An interesting ball from TNG. Now the Akatsuki trying to keep it, giving away once more. A nice strong tackle. Lucky to win it back. TNG finding it wide. Gonna drop it off into the defense. Under pressure once more. The Akatsuki not letting up. And you can already tell they just have a better team cohesion than this TNG group. The TNG's trying to play out of it. The Akatsuki continuing the press. TNG now on a break, however. They've got numbers for it. It's a 3-on-2. Finds it back. A beautiful ball across. A good, strong strike. Deflects off the Akatsuki defender. Fagundes trying to drive forward. It's a battle between the two. Wastes no time resending it. Fagundes finds it across. A big, strong strike. And sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I think the ball has rolled further and further out of bounds. Now we've got another ball over here. I'm tempted to go kick it over there. But I think we're back underway. I see players checking in. It's going to be TNG. A weird flick, almost finding into the back of the net. However, rolls out for an Akatsuki goal kick. Back underway, the Akatsuki finds it wide, trying to find some overlapping runs, forced to play it back. A driven ball in behind, straight into the feet of the TNG attacker. A lofted ball in behind, straight onto the feet, unable to bring down the touch quite the way he wanted. He's on his left foot. Does he take the strike? Instead, he doesn't. He's still pushed wide. Well done from TNG. Preventing the strike there. The Akatsuki still attacking. He's looking for an outlet, going to reset it off here in the defense. And again, most of these players have probably played 2 or 3 games already, so I can imagine fatigue is a possibility. I'm just not sure who's played where in XYZ. But again, I do know this Akatsuki team is full of other players that are already in this tournament. A beautiful threaded ball through. Can he get on the end of it? takes a shot, an unbelievable ball. Really, it feels like we've been afraid to take shots with our left so far for the Akatsuki. Now, if I'm TNG, I'm taking notes and I'm forcing them onto my left every single time. And maybe that's what they'll do. They're calling for a deflection off. It's going to be a Akatsuki corner kick, I reckon. Driven in, and it's a goal from the Akatsuki. And how about that lofted ball into that back post? As the Akatsuki defender lifts into the air and heads it home to make it 1-0 against TNG here in the Co-Ed Premier Division at the Beer City Cup. Again, if you're just now joining us, the Akatsuki lead 1-0 against TNG. TNG looking for an outlet. Not much space afforded down the line. Being closed down easily, and it's going to be a corner now for TNG. Sam, do you see? Back on the way, TNG with a good opportunity to find an equalizer. Driven in, good weight on the corner. An awkward rollout. It's a pace battle between the two. Good defense here from TNG. And I think we'll have ourselves a battle, but like I said, the Akatsuki are no strangers to winning, especially here at the Beer City Cup. They took home the co-ed final there in Nashville, so they took home the big reward. And I believe it's mainly the same group here. And back underway. A lofted ball in, trying to use his body, trying to turn, unable to. Looking for the call, and he's going to get it. And I think that's going to be a PK. Referee's telling him, you need to back up. And TNG awarded exactly what they needed, a lifeline here. And now a PK to hopefully find the equalizer. Steps up to take the shot. Swings it home into the bottom left corner, and it doesn't get any better than that. Such a smooth and clinical finish. Now it's 1-1 between these two sides here in the Co-Ed Elite Division. Akatsuki 1, TNG 1. It is completely nighttime. It's dropped from about 70 degrees all the way down to 50. And we are certainly starting to feel it here. Again, we are playing on AstroTurf, also known as artificial turf. The ball tends to move a little quicker on this kind of surface, especially when it's wet. It was wet this morning from all the fog accumulation. Since then, it's probably kind of seized its way out. But nonetheless, you're going to see quick play here just from the artificial turf. Looks like Fagundes to take the free kick. Plays for the Panthers FC team. Driven right into the solo defender on the wall there. Really should have done better. Quick one-time passing. Able to keep it in, now switches it across. Driven in, looking for the one-time flick on. You saw he gave her the thumbs up. He liked the idea, just not the right execution. TNG getting forced down the line. I like that they're still battling for it. TNG still going for it. And a good defensive clearance there from the Akatsuki. And guys, like, comment, subscribe. Tell us who you think is going to take this game if you're just now joining us. Again, it is 1-1 between these two sides here in the Co-Ed Premier Division at the Beer City Cup. Back underway. And TNG whiffing the shot, not able to put it on target there. What?
That's what Zach said. Pasha versus Deportivo Hidalgo. Same word. Real Nashville. That's going to be a good game.
A long ball in behind. Keeper off his line. Easy save.
No.
Going to look to play it out the back possibly.
This is Pasha over here. Same word over there. That's what it says.
A lofted ball in behind. Pressure's on. And given away. Referee says play on. It never went out. The Akatsuki under pressure. Driven into the midfield. Easy interception. Now it's a one-on-one, and what a lovely clearance from the Akatsuki defender there. Keeping their team in it. And now double team the Akatsuki, winning possession back. Monaco. Believe that's Camley Monaco, also plays for the Panthers. I believe they won the women's Premier Division at Nashville. Or they might have lost in the final. I don't want to bring back any bad memories if that is what happened. So, nonetheless, the Panthers FC women's team always tends to do well here at the Beer City Cup. A lofted ball in behind. Easy head clearance. Keeping possession. TNG using her strength well. Forced out wide. TNG now keeping possession. Finds it into the midfield. He's by himself. Maybe looks to take the strike. Finding it wide. Checking in. Trying to turn, but an even better tackle to prevent the turn. Just type in Beer City Cup. Yeah, please do, bro. I'll shout out the Gunners. We always love when our spectators get involved, and that's what the Beer City Cup is all about, guys. It's where we bring beer, music, and community all together to bring you guys the biggest U.S. adult soccer tournament, again, hosted here in the U.S. And again, we are so excited to do it every year. This year we did Delaware, Florida, Tennessee, and Asheville, North Carolina. I think there's more to come next year. I think they're planning for Chicago. So stay tuned, guys. If you have a team or you know somebody that wants to compete, or you just know a good group of guys and girls that want to come out and compete as a team, make sure you tune in and check out the next year's schedule, guys. But back in, this has been high intensity so far. Again, it's 1-1. The Akatsuki scoring that early goal, but TNG with the quick equalizer. Since then, it's been a little scrappy in terms of keeping possession. It's a lot of back and forth. Gets pushed from behind. Referee says play on. Doesn't see anything. A good opportunity for the Akatsuki onto his left foot. Takes a strike. And it's a goal for the Akatsuki. Their second of the night, and TNG has to be disappointed with that. What initially was a good cup. And again, if you're unaware how this works, 2 25-minute halves, 8v8 on each side. A win is worth 6 points. You can get an additional 3 from scoring at least 3 goals. You get 1 extra point per goal. The cap is at 3 goals, so if you score 4, you don't get 4 extra points, you get 3. So right now, The Akatsuki are in a good spot. They can also secure, if they could get another goal, they'll secure maximum points if all goes well and they keep the win here. Still plenty of time to play, however. Hyra, what are we looking at time-wise?
10 more minutes.
10 more minutes here in the first half. The Akatsuki playing out the back. Does well to find feet under pressure here. He's using his pace. Can he get there? And keeper well off his line. A bullet ricochet. I think that's the Pasha Luxury FC bench. One of them just ate it to the face. Certainly not intentional, but well done from the keeper to come off his line. Force that clearance. TNG back on the way. A lofted ball into the far left corner. Trying to settle it down. Flicks it on instead. Keeper's off his line. Looking for the shove. Referee says no way. And we play on. The Akatsuki. Now wide. Driven across the Akatsuki. Now with the lead, we'll probably try and control the tempo of the remainder of this half. Still plenty of time. Oh, and a lovely move going forward. Trying to find the outlet pass. Can't connect. Absolutely slammed. And good sportsmanship here, but went in there a little hard. Again, guys, no sliding here in Coed whatsoever. A slide is worthy of a yellow card of any kind, so just got to be careful here on the field. TNG trying to make something. Trying to play out the back, but Akatsuki closing down the space tightly. Able to turn around. Oh, gets shoved down hard. And that's his second already. Let's see if a card is given. Oh, and I can't see from over here, guys, so I apologize, but it looks like the yellow card was given. And was it in the box? No, there's no way it was in the box. Is it a PK? No, it's a set piece. It's a free kick right outside the box. And TNG probably hoping it was a PK instead. A lofted ball in on that backside. And my goodness, I thought it was a certain goal, but it didn't find its way in. TNG has to be disappointed. And here's this instant replay. Lofted ball in. Oh my goodness. As you can see, kind of just wrestling with his own feet there, trying to push it in. Just unlucky. A double substitution now. Back underway, the Akatsuki currently have the lead. TNG kind of have this new life to them after that foul for some reason. Just some built-in aggression. Easy save for the keeper. TNG checking in too. Plenty of space. Pressure's back on. Now down the wing, a lovely ball into space. He's going to watch the cutback. Can't watch it keep going. He has to do something here. Finds the resetted pass. Driven in. Lucky deflection back off. Looking for the one-time tiki-taka pass. Once again, just not finding the accuracy there. The Akatsuki going forward. We're on this wide right side. He takes a shot. And if that had not been deflected, I'm not sure what the keeper would have done with it. The Akatsuki on a big break. TNG intercepting in a valuable spot. Can he get the goal? And he does! Are you kidding me? The Akatsuki now in trouble. TNG came to play. And lovely from the white team as they make it 2-2 here in the Coed Premier Division at the Beer City Cup. Either way, both teams will at least be walking away with 2 points. Back underway, the Akatsuki certainly not happy conceding that goal. Now, if you see the Akatsuki are kind of keeping just this one defender back and really pushing numbers high, but they depend on their players to come back and cover. So it's all about transition. Monago, top of the box, threading in. Can they get on the end of it? It's a shot. It's wide right, and it's cleared out. And a big clearance from TNG. And now underway, the Akatsuki awarded a valuable scoring position. Lofted onto the backside, taking the strike, deflects back off the TNG defender. A battle between the two. He's going to go down. Referee's going to call it. Is it in the box?
No, outside.
And it looks like it's going to be outside, just like TNG's was. And once again, a good opportunity to find the goal that breaks the stalemate here. And again, the Akatsuki now right outside the box, driving it in, trying to find a teammate. Now TNG cuts back onto his right foot, gets swallowed by a sea of black. Now driven across, the Akatsuki settling it under pressure, easily intercepted from TNG. TNG starting to feel momentum going their way. The Akatsuki looking a little bit more frustrated every time they're on the ball. TNG looking a little bit more comfortable. And you guys know just how quick momentum can switch here in a soccer game. Plays it across, trying to connect. Looking for the handball, not going to get it. Looks like a big substitution for TNG. And ball is seen out now for, I believe, a corner kick. It's going to be a throw-in correction. Laying it off. There's no offside. It's a smart decision to play it back. Lofted in. Heavy on the weight. TNG trying to keep it in. They do, but they're under pressure. It's dangerous. Lovely move from TNG. Check this out, a strike. Doesn't challenge the keeper in the end there. And once again, TNG really putting the pressure on Akatsuki. Looking a little more frustrated. They're getting shut down. Look at Monago creating space out of nothing, but once again, given away. Less than 1 minute remaining in this first half. Again, if you're just now joining us, you've got the Akatsuki tied 2-2 with TNG here in the Premier Coed Division at the Beer City Cup. I expect the ref to be blowing his whistle any second. Look at this cut and weave. TNG finds it off. He takes a strike. Deflects off the keeper. He's off his line. He's chasing it down. TNG not giving up. And referee blows his whistle there for halftime, and just like I said, guys, it's currently tied 2-2 between these two sides. The Akatsuki and TNG here in the Coed Premier Division at the Beer City Cup, guys. My name is Cole Slater on behalf of TSC TV. We'll be right back with you guys. All right, guys, welcome back on behalf of TSC TV. My name is Cole Slater, and I do bring to you the second half of this Co-Ed Premier Division here at the Beer City Cup in Nashville, Tennessee. Again, if you're just now joining us, the score is still 2-2 between the Akatsuki and TNG. Plenty to play for here. Both teams need the points. And you can see tensions are starting to rise. How much time we got?
19 minutes left.
And 19 minutes remaining in this match. Still plenty of time to see how this plays out. TNG under pressure, Monaco. And Monaco's going to get flagged for the foul.
I have no clue though.
You TNG looking more comfortable on the ball ever since finding that second goal. Lofted ball in. Finds the feet. He needs support. Trying to find the outlet, driven across. That's a great ball, but quickly closed down. Looking for the 1-2 possibly. Can he get it back? He's looking for the foul instead. Wow, legs are getting mixed up. It's a battle. A referee saying no foul. It's actually a throw-in. That was an interesting, an interesting battle, I won't lie. The Akatsuki back underway again. Won the Co-Ed Premier in Asheville, North Carolina for the Beer City Cup. Can they do it here in Nashville, Tennessee instead? If they can secure the win here, they'll put themselves in good positioning and standings. Akatsuki switching it across. Driven in, trying to find feet as he does, looking for that heel blast. Oof. I'm surprised he was able to get that off in such a tight area. Does a quick little fake pass. The TNG defender falls for it now. Or correction, the Akatsuki defender falls for it. Down the line, he's kept it in, drives it into the midfield. And my gosh, what a save. Oh. And we're back underway. TNG trying to keep possession, maybe looking for the handball. Referee says play on. Excuse me. The Akatsuki, it's a 3-on-3. It's going to be hard to make anything out of this. Monaco shooting wide left. I did hear the referee's whistle. I'm curious what he's calling here. We're going to see. So Monaco takes his touch and takes a shot. Oh, I did see that after that follow through. Camley Monaco is such a phenomenal player for the Panthers FC team as well as the Akatsuki. Here's a slow-mo. You can see that follow through there. Definitely looked a little awkward on the leg. And she's having to be carried off, actually. This is not good here for the Akatsuki. Monaco is a star player for this co-ed side. And the Panthers, right? The Panthers have games tomorrow. And you can tell by the way she's holding that leg. That is just not. And guys, make sure you stay tuned for the last game. Nashville. And no foul, it's going to be a corner kick. And it's a goal! And the Akatsuki finding the much-needed third goal. And Jairo said it best here. He said, where was the defense? I think they were all caught watching. And as a result, again, we call that ball watching. When you don't man up on your player. What up, player? Good to see you. Likewise. What's up, Axel? How are you? Good to see you. Yeah. And back underway. Always love to see some of the local players from North Carolina making their way out here all the way to Tennessee. The Akatsuki now feeling much better about their odds. It's 3-2. Touch off the keeper's hand. Keeper saying, no way I touched it. And we're back underway. TNG, still plenty of time to find themselves back in this match. And keeper fell as he hits it. TNG going to look to keep it in. As you can probably see, the grass is just a little sleek. It's the condensation from the hot and cold air mixing. And the ball's starting to skip a little bit more than it has all day. So it's moving just a little bit faster than what they've been playing with as well. Good defense from the Akatsuki. And TNG wasting no time. Got that ball right back in. They're going to make some subs possibly, I think. Choose not to make the subs. TNG looking for some movement. They're looking a little stagnant now. The Akatsuki pressing up. Oh, and a shoulder-to-shoulder battle. Plays it into the midfield. He needs an outlet here. Plays it across. A good idea. Able to settle it down onto his left foot. Puts it on that back post. Good defensive clearance from the Akatsuki. Trying to turn, but shut down fast. Closing down those angles. TNG's trying. The Akatsuki keeping possession. And they're doing it in such a difficult area. Now forced to a throw-in. And you can probably tell the Akatsuki are going to take their time doing just about anything now. They've got the lead. There's no need to force anything. They've secured the 3 extra points from the goals alone. They'll take the 9 if everything goes as planned for them. Ball. The substitution, Muniz, comes on here for TNG. And we're back underway. The Akatsuki building out the back. Lofted ball in behind. The Akatsuki keeping it. Finds it back. She's making the overlapping run on this right side. He's weaving his way through, and it's a great save. Pushed far wide right as he extends with his one hand to make that save. And now the Akatsuki awarded a valuable scoring opportunity to create a bigger deficit here. It is 3-2 if you're just now joining us. The Akatsuki in black, TNG in the white here in the Coed Premier Division. The TNG keeper chasing it down. They know they're starting to chase down this clock a little bit. Jairo, what are we looking at time-wise? Less than 10 minutes remaining in this match. TNG need to find an equalizer to find themselves back in. Oh, and a good opportunity for TNG, but just an awkward bounce. Doesn't go their way. A push from behind. Referee's going to call it. It's the right decision. Now TNG, they need to act quick. A positive touch forward into space. He's getting tracked down. Finds the 1-2, unable to reconnect. TNG trying to close down that angle. It's a pace battle. Finds it back to the keeper. Keeper drives it into the midfield. And guys, one thing I've noticed this entire game is neither one of these teams has really used this no offside rule to their advantage. As you could probably tell, both teams are playing on the line of the last defender. So it's not really stretching the field as much as they could. That's why it feels so compact right now. Drives it across. There is absolutely cherry picking in this tournament. There is no rules against cherry picking. There is no offsides, which means that they will force the defenders back there if you stretch it. So it's always interesting to see why teams aren't choosing to do that. But when you stretch the team like that, you also lose one of your players. But you're pulling a defender away that opens up space for your other players. So it's all about choosing the right time and player to do it, rather. A great example is Pasha Luxury has been doing it all day. They've done a great job. They pull one of their attackers all the way forward, sitting almost on the post of the goalkeeper. Then they have one sitting at the PK spot. There's no offsides. They play it to the corner, gets pinged to the PK spot, and it's an easy goal. I'm surprised more teams haven't used that structure so far in this tournament. Oh, possibly a high kick, and it's going to be one. He just has to protect the players. I don't think either side wanted that call, but they had to for the safety. Driven into this left side. Once again, giving away possession. They have to be more clinical, have to keep some composure. Keeper off his line. TNG back underway. The Akatsuki, heavy feet now, I can tell. Finds his way across, pings it in, just not enough weight to really do anything there. The Akatsuki shutting it down, checking in. Is she able to turn and create space? Instead, deflects off, an interception for the Akatsuki. Now driving with pace, the Akatsuki, can they find their fourth of the evening? He's weaving his way through, a great save from the keeper once again. I'm not sure what the keeper, or what.
They hit the number 12 bro in the face after the keeper deflected it, so he just stopped it.
Okay, I see. Just here to protect the players. It's nothing serious, no PK, no set piece or anything. It's going to be a drop ball. They're going to be allowed to play it. A lofted ball in behind. He's by himself. Plays it across. Can he get the goal? What a save. Are you kidding me? Wow. Keeping the Akatsuki in this. TNG still fighting for it. A third. And they need the equalizer, and they need it now. But the Akatsuki have everything to thank their keeper for there. Denying that equalizing goal. It was a phenomenal save. Fully across his body, reaches across. And those are the kind of saves that keepers work tirelessly for in practice and in training. That exact scenario. You know, one of the hardest parts about being a goalkeeper is reading these angles. Their whole job is to close down the angle on you as much as possible to deny any chance of you scoring. Well done from TNG coming off his line. I'm hearing whistles, but I don't think that's ours. We'll continue to play. Still have 5 minutes remaining. The Akatsuki with the 3-2 lead so far. TNG really pressing for it. I feel a sense of hope ignited here. A lofted ball across. Instead, it's driven to feet. Top of the box. He's being bodied and using his strength well. Weaving his way through. How does he still have it? Driven down the line. Able to keep it in. Well done from TNG. Akatsuki are feeling the pressure. Can TNG be clinical here? Driven in to feet. A lovely ball. Under pressure once more. Going to reset it into defense. They need to open up their hips here. Stretch the field. And again, the Akatsuki just trying to shut off these passing lanes. They're doing a good job. TNG able to retain possession, however. Looking for the quick ball roll. They're asking for the corner. It's going to be a throw-in, I think, instead. Some substitutions now. A huge clearance out. They're going to try and see this 3-2 victory out. Only 3 minutes remaining in this match. TNG have to find a spark here. Lofted ball in behind. That seems to be what they're moving for. Oh, possibly a high kick. Referee says play on. Didn't see anything there. Again, there's another clearance. The Akatsuki clear with what they have in mind. They're going to try to pack it in, kind of like Chelsea does here. They're going to bring all their players back, and they're going to try and see out this match. A very Jose Mourinho move. He slips on possession there. Referee's going to call a throw-in. Correction, it's going to be a free kick. And a good goal-scoring opportunity, probably one of their last, if they're lucky. Good, strong strike, doesn't challenge the keeper though. Tries to cut into that inside post, finds it far wide. And TNG now running out of time. If there was a time for a goal, now would be it. I smell an overbearing sense of Tiger Bomb in the air. A lofted ball in behind the Akatsuki, running on two. He takes a touch. It should go out. And it's going to be a TNG goal kick. They have to act quick here. Keeper wasting no time, looking for the lofted ball. Just a minute and a half remain. I'm not sure if TNG even know that a minute and a half remains. Because there's a sense of urgency now. He's pushed out, and it's going to be a goal kick, not what TNG wanted. And Akatsuki with the lofted ball in the corner. You can see their idea. They're going to try and hold it in this corner as long as they can. There's no need to force anything. And you can see exactly what I thought was going to happen. They're going to try and keep it here for this remaining minute. The Akatsuki might get a goal out of it, trying the finesse left-footed shot. Takes a shot, and what a goal! Are you kidding me? A blazing shot into the top left corner, and that certainly is going to hold. And the referee ended on that beautiful goal as the Akatsuki take the win over TNG here in the Coed Premier Division here at the Beer City Cup in Nashville, Tennessee. On behalf of TSC TV, my name is Cole Slater. Thanks for having me, guys. We have one more game to bring you guys.
Stay tuned.